to Shin. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Michael.
And for today's episode, or this episode this week, we thought we'd do a little something fun, and we are going to do instant ramen. And I think instant ramen, if you're watching this video, obviously it's because you love ramen or you like to eat that. I know my kids, they do like it as a treat now and then, and it's a super quick, easy meal to make or snack to make. And so we'll go through and share our version of ramen. We like to kind of jazz it up a little, add some ingredients in the mix, and make it a little special. So with that said, I will have Michael go through the ingredients.
So the ingredients that we'll be using today is onions, egg, green onions, fish cake, and sausage.
Great, thank you, Michael. And for ramen, we're going to use instant ramen. For today, we are going to be using two different kinds. I think you don't have to use two different kinds, but again, it just adds a little more sort of an interesting mix. So for this one, we will be using a Korean brand called Jin Ramen. And then this is probably one you've seen before, pretty popular Japanese brand called Sapporo Ichiban. So we're gonna use both of these, mix them together, and then add in the additional ingredients and make a really tasty ramen meal. All right, let's get to it. Michael's been stirring the sausages for about a little over a minute. So we're ready to take it out of the frying pan, and we'll put it on a plate.
I don't want to burn myself.
Good job. Okay, next Michael is going to add the fish cakes into the frying pan. And we're going to brown those up a little bit. Perfect. And then, Michael, you'll add in the chopped onions.
Okay.
Yep, entire bowl. Perfect. And then you'll continue to stir that together, okay? That's great. Mix it all together, the onions and the fish cake. Now we don't want to fry the onions too long. We don't want to caramelize the onions. We want them to remain crispy. So we will fry them just for a little bit, and then turn off the heat and take the pan off the heat. So we have our water boiling, and next Michael is going to place the instant noodles in the boiling water. So we have our Sapporo Ichiban. And Michael, you have to add the Jin Ramen as well, right?
Oh.
So both of those. No. Yep, the noodles. Yep, add them all in there. And as you can see, we took out the packets for the sauce. And also with Jin Ramen, it comes with dehydrated vegetables.
Shoot, why did I do that?
It's okay. No worries. Yeah, that's it. Good job. Awesome. Excellent.
I was trying to do that and then.
Yeah, no worries, buddy. And for instant ramen noodles, you typically only need to boil them for about 2 to 3 minutes. You don't want them to get too soft or mushy because that won't be tasty. So you want them a little al dente, if you will. Okay, so we've finished cooking our ramen noodles, and what I'm going to do, or what I prefer to do, is actually drain the water and then cold wash the noodles. And so that's what I'm gonna do here. So I'm just gonna drain the noodles first. Like that. And then we're gonna run some cold water. And doing this will remove, again, a little bit of the starch. And also, you know, being that it's instant ramen, there are typically preservatives, things like that. So boiling it will kind of release that from the noodles, and then when you drain it and wash it, then you can wash some of that stuff off. We're going to take that same pot, add in some hot water, and then we're going to boil the water again, and then add our soup mix to make the soup for the noodles. We have our water boiling now, and so we're ready to make our soup for our ramen. And with Jin Ramen, it comes with dehydrated vegetables, so we're gonna add that in first. So Michael, if you will, place that into the boiling water, good, and the other packet. Okay, and then next we're gonna add the soup mix for the Jin Ramen. Yeah, the powder there, yeah. Perfect. And Jin Ramen powder has spice in it, so it's a spicy ramen.
Oh, yeah,
So we'll add that in. And then finally we will add the Sapporo Ichiban soup mix in as well. And so we're gonna combine the powders from both ramens. And it's actually a pretty good combination. We've tried this before, so it tastes really good. We'll let that boil for probably about a minute and a half or so, and then the soup should be ready. So we've had the soup boiling for about, I'd say about a minute and a half. One final step, common thing to add to ramen is an egg. You can do it in different ways, whether it be a boiled egg, a fried egg. I like to do it sort of a poached style, where you just crack the egg into the soup and let it cook within the soup. And so that's what I'm going to do to finish it off. And so we'll let that boil again for about another minute or so, and then we will be ready to complete the ramen. So we have all of our ingredients ready for our fancy instant ramen. So the great thing about this and having all the ingredients done separately is that you can customize how you want to put together your ramen based on your preference. So I know for my kids, for example, Michael and my other son, Mark, they don't like fish cakes, or they're not big fans of fish cake. I am. So Michael, if you want to go ahead and make your own ramen. So I know you like green onions, which is awesome. I like green onions as well. And then,
Yeah, that's good.
okay. And then what else are you gonna put in? Sausage, yeah. Like I said, our kids are meat eaters, and they certainly like their protein. Good. You want some regular onions as
Yeah,
well?
I
Yeah,
like
I know you like
onions.
onions. So why don't we put a little bit of onions there too? And that'll add some great flavor.
Cooked
Perfect.
onions have a
Okay.
lot of flavor.
All right, so my turn. So what am I going to add? I am certainly going to add some green onions, right? Put that there like that. Some fish cakes. A few pieces here. Perfect. I'm gonna add some of that onion, that flavorful onion. One final thing for me, I have my egg. So,
You did a fried egg?
no, we kind of poached it in the soup, so I'm gonna get my ladle here. You can see the egg there, nicely poached. So
Oh.
put that in there like that. And then we're ready to add the soup to our ramen. So I'll take yours. That for myself. There we go. There you have it. Instant ramen. Done a little fancy and special. And now we're ready to eat. Let's go. You ready?
Yep.
Are you hungry, Michael?
Yeah.
I sure am. So let's go. Let's eat.
I'm gonna mix it.
Yeah, mix it up.
So much soup in mine.
Oh, look at this. Looks tasty. What do you think?
This is so good.
It's good, right? Mixing the two different ramens together. So for side dishes, we have kimchi, and we have spicy cucumbers. That's it. It's customary for Asians to slurp as they're eating noodles. So when you're digging in, don't be afraid to slurp the noodles. I like to think that it actually enhances the flavor. Certainly makes the experience more tasty. Hey Michael, that was delicious. Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved
Yeah,
it.
you enjoyed eating the ramen today?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I hope you guys enjoyed following along with us, and that you'll try your version of fancy instant ramen at home. We certainly enjoyed sharing our way with you.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Bye guys.